Welcome to the SMB Braille video tutorials made by SMB Center for the Blind. Part 5 Options. To open SMB Options dialog, go to the Tools menu and choose Options. This dialog can be divided into 5 sections, including General, Table Style, Font Style, Text Style, and Language Style. You can click directly on each section or use the shortcut keys. For example, press Alt-G to jump into General, Alt-T to Table Styles, Alt-F to Font Style, Alt-E to Text Styles, Alt-L to Language Styles, and tap or Shift-Tab to move between the fields. When the view gets focused, its help text will be shown on the status bar at the bottom of the dialog. In the General section, from the list box UI Language, you can change the language used for menus and dialog boxes. In Date Time format, specify how SMB will format the date. For example, I type month / day / year for June 18, 2018. The paper size is defined by the number of characters per line, CPL, and lines per page, LPP. From the list box, 6-key mode, select Off to input in QWERTY mode. Select FDS JKL or VCXM to input the dots 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 using the 6-key method. Please note that this is only available in Braille Documents window. Next, you can choose whether to print the header, footer on odd pages or even pages by unchecking the checkboxes. Check Ignore Page Breaks to skip page breaks and continue to translate text on the same Braille page. Check Add Print Page Number in TOC to place the page number of print documents before the Braille page number when translating table of contents. The hyphen defines the line continuations indicator. If you leave it blank, SMB will wrap words and prevent them from breaking onto a new line. If specified, SMB will cut words at the end of the line, add this Braille sign, and continue to write the rest part of the words on the next line. UEB line continuation indicator is defined with .5, which is a quotation mark in ASCII. Table Style section. Currently, SMB supports converting into 2 Braille table styles, including the listed and the row column styles. The listed one will convert tables row by row by place 3 dots 5 to separate between columns, while the row column style keeps its appearance the same as the table in print documents by adding row and column separator signs. There are 4 fields which are applied for the row column table style. First, in the left-right margins, specify the number of blank cells from the left or right margins to the table text. Then, in the top-bottom margins, specify the number of blank rows from the top or bottom margins to the first line text in the table. The row separator symbol and the column separator symbol define the brown ASCII symbols to be put as separators between table rows or columns. If you leave these fields blank, SMB will not add separators between lines or columns, which is not recommended for accessible documents. The default of these are .25 and dots 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Check Convert Table to Text to translate table in print documents in Braille listed style, and skip the 4 previous fields. Uncheck to convert in row column styles with previous settings. Font style sections. SMB supports translating 3 fonts attributes: bold, italic, and underline. According to UEB rules, there are 3 levels of indicators for letters, words, and phrases. The indicator is placed before the text with font attributes. The ending indicator is used only for phrases. Text with 3 words or more is considered as a phrase. From the font style list, choose the font attribute to customize. From Show Symbol, choose High not to detect and indicate font attributes for any text styles. Only Normal is applied for text with normal style, and Normal Headings is for both text with normal and heading styles. In Letter, specify the Braille ASCII code to indicate letters with this attribute, and do the same for word, phrase, and ending symbol. Please remember that you need to use Braille ASCII codes to type in. Check on our website for a list of Braille ASCII codes. Textile Section. Text styles are used to format and structure in print documents. Some of frequently used styles are headings, bullet, numbering list, title, subtitle, normal, etc. You can find more about styles in the Editing and Formatting Document tutorials. Select a style from the list. Move on to customize its name, margin, or indentation. Then click the Save button to save your setting. Repeat the same steps to customize all the styles. To be more specific, Name is a read-only field. You cannot edit this field in this dialog. To change style name, go to the Format menu, Styles. However, you should be careful when changing built-in styles name, because it might cause SMB to misdetect the styles and translate into Braille incorrectly. The left margin is the number of blank cells from the left margin to the text with selected style, with a maximum value of 10. The first line indent is the number of blank cells for the first line of the text. This field accepts negative value, and it is determined based on the value in the left margin field. For instance, you want the first line indented 2 blank cells and the other lines indented 4 blank cells. So from the left margin field, specify 4. Then in first line indent, specify -2. The blank line before and blank line after are the number of blank lines inserted right before or after the text with current styles. The beginning symbol and ending symbol are the Braille ASCII codes to indicate the beginning or ending of the text with current style. There are also Save button and Remove button to save and remove the selected style from the list. Now let's move to the Language Styles section. SMB is packaged with more than 60 language translation tables. The Vietnamese, Khmer, and Burmese tables are created and maintained by Sao Mai, while others are contributions from the Leap Lewis community. Each language has various Braille grades, styles, such as contracted and uncontracted Braille. We use the term main Braille table to refer to the default Braille translation table, while Braille table refers to edit one. Normally, SMB uses the main table to translate documents without any language style formatted. The edit tables are shown in the Languages box. They are also displayed in the Tools menu, Translation tables. If you want to translate your document into other languages than the default one, simply choose the text, then go to the Tools menu, choose Translation tables, and choose the right one. To change the main Braille table, click on the Prompts button, choose the language, the Braille grade, and click OK. To customize an edit table, select it from the language list. Then you can change the name of the table. Or the path to the Braille table file. The beginning or ending symbol to indicate text with selected language style, and the color to mark your language style formats. This color is used only to help user recognize the style easily. Then click the Save button to save your setting. You can also use the Add button to add a new language style, and repeat the steps before to customize it. Then Remove button is used to remove selected language styles from the list. When you have finished, click OK to save and exit the Options dialog, or click Cancel to discard changes. If you have any questions or want to share your experience in technology, please send us an email to tech@saomaiCenter.org or join our Facebook group, Sao Mai Tech Support. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and follow Sao Mai Center for the Blind on social networks to update the latest news about assistive technology and share it to interested people. Goodbye and see you in the next videos.